Welcome to Umkumbe Safari Lodge, located in Sabi Sands private game reserve right next to Kruger National Park in South Africa. This lodge is incredible. They have 10 rooms, they have a pool, they have a gym, and they have some of the best wildlife viewing in Africa. Now check it out.
Right, my name is Jason Kipling, and we're at Umkumbe Safari Lodge based in the Sabi Sands private game reserve in South Africa. It's in the northern parts of South Africa, Mpumalanga province. Sabi Sands is considered by many as South Africa's premier gambling destination. Umkumbe Safari Lodge is a very family-orientated camp. At the moment we have 9 rooms, all of which are air-conditioned, fully covered with mosquito nets and such amenities. Our luxury suites do have indoor baths and outdoor showers. And basically, Umkumbe Safari Lodge is aiming to give guests a real African experience. We don't have any meals indoors. All meals are served outdoors, either overlooking the river or inside the boma at night around the fire. So the day starts off with the morning game drive or bushwalk. It's your choice. You need to speak to your guide and let him or her know what you would prefer to do that day. Coming back for a big breakfast a little bit later on in the morning, usually around 9:30 or 10 o'clock, depending on the season. And then again after the breakfast you can choose to do a short bushwalk if you like. The rest of the afternoon is then yours to relax. We have a nice healthy lunch at 2 o'clock, and then in winter time, 3:30, summertime 4:30, we'll head out for the afternoon safari and night drive, getting back to the lodge normally between 7 and 8.
Welcome to Africa on Foot, located in the Klaserie Private Nature Reserve. This is a boutique camp. They only have 5 rooms and a treehouse and accommodate up to 14 people. The most unique thing about this camp is that they provide walking safaris. Every morning at around 6:30 a.m., you head out with your guide and you can really experience the bush. This morning we saw elephants and rhino, and this afternoon we're going on a game drive.
Hello, my name is Francois Pinard. I'm a guide here at Africa on Foot. Our camp specializes in walking safaris. In the mornings we'll take you out 3 hours. We'll show you all the smaller things on the walk, like tracks and dung and trees and all that kind of thing. And as well, we do walk into the big 5, like you guys know, elephants, lions, etc. Our camp is located next to the Kruger National Park in the Klaserie Private Nature Reserve, next to the Timbavati and the Umbabat. Our camp has got 5 rooms and 2 family rooms included into those 5 rooms. We can sleep up to 14 people, so kids of any age can come to our camp. We do even cater for the little kids that can't go on our walks. We'll take them on their own private safari and things like that, with their own guide to show them all the smaller things and even of the big 5. In the mornings we'll wake you up nice and early, just as the sun comes up, and then we hit the bush. We do a nice walk and all that kind of things. You come back for a nice massive breakfast, and then after the breakfast the day is yours to do whatever you can. Relax. We've got a nice swimming pool out here, a big treehouse at the back where you can sit there, read a book, and then view some of the general game that pass through the area during the daytime. And at night we go out for a nice safari, usually about 3.5 hours. We enjoy a nice set sundowner, where we just enjoy the bush sounds as the sun goes down, and then we go into a nice night drive. We look at all the cats and all the nocturnal animals, and then after that we come back for a nice beer or a glass of wine around the fire, and then after that nice dinner time, and then after dinner time we all relax and tell stories around the fire.
Welcome to Ndutsi Safari Camp, a small 4-room, 8-person max camp in the Klaserie Private Nature Reserve. If you're looking for something super relaxed, then this is the place for you.
We are Bruce and Judy Meza. We've been in the bush for all of our lives, but at the same time, having said that, it still really excites us. It excites us, humbles us, and makes us proud at the same time. We have a small safari camp. In our past we've operated many different safaris, but right now we have a Nzuti safari camp, which is in the Klaserie Game Reserve, which is part of the greater Kruger National Park. We only have 4 rooms, meaning 8 beds, so it's a very personalized and in touch safari. It's more about where you are than the accommodation. Having said that, the accommodation is wonderful and comfortable.
I think our biggest kind of factor in our lives is being in touch with people. You know, it's all great for the safari. It's wonderful. We do get the game, but it's actually meeting people from across the globe, all across the world. And often what happens is they leave us and they stay in touch and they become great mates of ours, and also in touch with other people that are actually at the camp, because it is small, intimate, a private safari, if you want to say that. Okay.
But having said it's small, it doesn't mean the concession or the area that we drive is small. It's simply that the camp is small. Only having 8 beds, the area we drive is wild and vast, and pretty much we are the only operators there. So that gives it a very special slant.
Keeps us going.
Okay. This is Nthambo Tree Camp, deep within the Klaserie Private Nature Reserve. This place has 5 upscale tree camps, and what's really cool is that at night you cannot walk to your room alone. You have to be escorted by a ranger. And why is that? Because we're in the middle of the wilderness. A few different animals that you could hear while you're sleeping are lions, elephants, leopards, hyena. Everything's out here. It's that wild.
This is Nthambo Tree Camp. We're in the greater Kruger area in South Africa. Yeah, this is quite a small camp. It's only 5 rooms, so maximum 10 people, so it's quite an intimate experience. If you guys would like to know how a day goes, it's very simple, very straightforward, very relaxed. And that's how we like to keep it. Essentially, we start quite early in the mornings, 5:30, wake up. By 5:45, we're all together at the main lodge area. From there, we head out for our game drive in the morning at 6 o'clock. We're out for a good 2 to 3 hours, looking for whatever's going on out there. Then we get back, the usual thing, have breakfast, and then afterwards we offer an optional walk, anybody who's up for it. The walk itself isn't as focused on the animals as the game drive. So when we go on a walk, our drive is to get you closer to all the small stuff that you miss out on. In any case, it's optional, so a lot of people might elect just to do the vacation thing, relax, rest, have a dip in the pool, whatever they're up for. And then the afternoon's very relaxed as well. We have lunch. An hour later, we're back out on drive again, looking for those animals. And again, 3-hour drive in the afternoon. It's all you really need. You want to hit the prime time of the day, which is early mornings, late afternoons, because that's when the animals are most active. It's in the hot parts of the day, throughout the middle, around lunchtime, that, things are quiet. Animals are usually settling down, trying to avoid the heat. We want to bring everyone closer to nature, so a lot of places will have fences separating you from the wildlife. We prefer to do it differently. We like to have the open camp, because that way we can have things like elephants and leopard coming nearby, like we had the other night, where we can immediately hop on the vehicle and we can go out and have a look if there's something interesting going on. But in line with that, you have to be safety minded. So we prefer to walk you guys to your rooms, make sure that no one's going to run into any trouble out there. For anyone out there who's listening, really, this is what we consider an authentic bush experience. This isn't a hotel in the bush. This is getting you closer to nature. This is what you want, essentially. Come visit us at Nthambo Tree Camp.
Welcome to Gondwana Game Reserve, an 11,000 hectare reserve about 4 hours east of Cape Town and about half an hour west of Mossel Bay. There's 2 different types of lodges here. The Kwena huts, which is where we are right now, there's 13 of them, and this is mainly for couples. They also have 13 villas that have 2, 3, and 4 bedrooms, and that's best for families. A few of the different animals you can see here are the Big 5, the endangered black rhino, and the endangered Cape Mountain zebra. Now here's some more information about the hotel from the manager.
Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm the manager at Gondwana Game Reserve. It is 27,000 acres, which is 11,000 hectares, and it is a fynbos reserve in the Western Cape. We are about 5 to 7 kilometers out of Mossel Bay, and we're about a 4-hour drive from Cape Town, so it's nice and easy accessible. We also we have the Big 5. Everyone says big five, but I suppose with a leopard you never quite know where the leopards are because they're quite elusive, so and they jump from farm to farm. Basically have two different types of accommodation. We've got the huts, which are for 2 people, and there are 13 huts. We've also got the villas, which are more basically houses, and they are luxury villas which have either 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms or 4 bedrooms. They can sleep either 4 people or up to 8 people at a time. Okay, it's quite nice for families, the villas, because then you can do self-catering as well if you'd like to, and over Christmas time we have quite a lot of people coming with families. The weather's quite moderate here. We do have a couple of weeks in the year that are a bit chilly, but generally it's quite a nice moderate climate, and in summer it doesn't get too hot. It gets between 27 and 32. The convenience of our lodge being just 4 hours from Cape Town, it also offers, we have beaches really close by, we have shark cave diving which is nearby as well, which is great. What we do here is we do game walks as well, and we also do a junior ranger program, which is quite nice for families who come with young children. They get taken out, they can go fishing, they can do nature walks, learn about birds, make walking sticks, learn about the flowers and the fauna here as well. They get given little backpacks and they get given a certificate when they leave, which is quite a nice family experience.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, give me a thumbs up, and watch some other travel episodes.